All right, many of us have heard about SmartLipo and other laser liposuction technologies to tighten the skin as they remove the fat, but do they really work? Dr. Bill Johnson of Innovations Med Spa is back with breakthrough details about the newest innovation. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so what is this new tool that's giving us such dramatic results?
Well, we're talking about the SmartLipo MPX, and it really is more than just an upgrade. It's a true improvement. It actually adds, you can see how much larger it is than the original machine. That's the original SmartLipo on the right, and the MPX is there in the middle with Ralphine on the left. And it's about 3 times the size of the original SmartLipo. And the reason is it has 2 different lasers in it.
I see.
It's got the original SmartLipo, a 1064, in its strongest version, a 20 watt. But it's also got a 1320 laser, and the importance of that is the original laser is destroying fat and tightening skin with tiny explosions.
I see.
The new laser is actually using heat to destroy fat and tighten the skin.
So what happens when we have this SmartLipo MPX procedure that doesn't happen with just the SmartLipo?
Well, what's really amazing is the amount of skin tightening that we get. When I'm doing the procedure, especially on the neck or smaller areas, I can actually see the skin tightening as I do it. It's kind of remarkable to see.
Wow.
But they did a study in New York just recently where they put tattoos a known distance away. So they put a little dot tattoo and about 3 centimeters away a second dot tattoo. And then they measured how much shrinkage there was in the skin after the procedure. And they had up to 30% shrinkage in that distance over 2 months, over 60 days.
Wow.
Which is really remarkable, especially since we know that we're going to continue to get shrinkage all the way out to 6 months.
Now there's a special handle that goes along with this?
The Smart Sense handle is a real safety feature. This is a very powerful laser. It's 30 watts, and Cynosure, the distributor, won't even sell it to someone that doesn't have a lot of experience in SmartLipo and with liposuction. The Smart Sense handle measures how quickly I'm moving. And if I start to stay too long in an area where I could cause damage, it actually slows the laser down. So it's a nice safety feature.
Features built into it.
Correct.
Now, is there a difference in the person who you would recommend have the SmartLipo MPX versus the regular old SmartLipo?
The ones we're sending, we have a few folks that we're sending from our regular SmartLipo at our Grapevine office to the MPX in Dallas. And the ones that I really think benefit from the bigger machine are those that really need a lot of skin tightening.
I see.
The folks that have really good skin and are going to tighten up nicely, they're fine with either machine.
So it really doesn't go by then the percentage of fat that the person has?
Really, it's much more about their skin than it is about their fat. We've got tools that can get the fat. Now the MPX, the new laser, is faster. It's better with tough fat than the old one. But when we're talking fat, both tools do a great job. Where really I think the MPX shines and where it's really important and an important new tool is in getting skin tightening.
What makes fat tough?
What makes fat tough are a couple of things. One of them is scars in the area. And so especially women that have had C-sections or have had laparoscopic surgery and some scars will be in that area, it can be really hard to get through that fat in the lower abdomen, which is the area you're really interested in.
That's right.
The other thing is some folks, especially men, just have a higher amount of connective tissue supporting their fat. We call it fibrous. And it's very hard to get through. And the SmartLipo MPX really makes that much easier. Consequently, on those folks that have a lot of fibrous tissue, a lot of tough fat, it makes them swell less and have an easier recovery because we got through it so much easier.
Okay, so is the recovery similar between the MPX versus SmartLipo?
I think the recovery is a little better in the real fibrous, tough patients with the MPX. Otherwise, they both do the same. Most of our patients are going back to work the next day or the day after.
Okay, I'd love to take a look at pictures to show some before and afters and the result. We're not sure if this is with the MPX or SmartLipo, but the point is the reduction that you're going to see.
And you can see that we've tightened up the skin, and with previous liposuction procedures, we would have emptied out the fat, but we'd still have baggy skin. And you can see how well she's tightened there in the front on the after picture on the right.
Okay, and you're participating in the Partners Club part, right?
We are participating in the Partners Club, which means people that go and buy their Partners card will get a 20% discount through the first 2 weeks in November on any of our procedures.
All right, good reason to try it, right?
That's right.
All
Good
right.
timing.
Yeah, it is good timing. Good to see you. Okay, so listen, Innovations Med Spa has locations in Dallas, Grapevine, and in Fort Worth. The MPX machine is in Dallas, but
That's
they'll
correct.
refer you there if that's the machine that you need to make you look beautiful. The phone number to call is 972-331-8844 or log on to innovationsmedspa.com. Now, if you have a question for Dr. Bill Johnson, drop him an email at questions@innovationsmedspa.com.